Hi Paul, hi Space A Architects. Just wanted to take you through my interpretation of Space A's drawing. This is 21 Chalcott Square, the Elfa in the cloakroom, Elfa storage in the cloakroom. So let's start with this wall. What you're looking at here is my own versions of the Elfa models, which I've built up as a library in SolidWorks. Most of the subcomponents, the shelves, the baskets, are all configurable sub-assemblies, so I can design very fast. I'm a 100% Elfa dedicated business now. I've done 20 years of bespoke joinery work, but this is what I'm doing now. So you've asked for the Decor product where possible, and that is what I've done, although there are a few sort of exceptions to talk about. Now, first of all, you've asked for a work surface here. The Elfa metal work surface product, it's relatively new. I don't think I've seen one in the flesh myself. Perhaps one of them I installed a year or so ago. I'm not sure if it particularly goes well with Elfa components. I know it's white. These are sprayed sort of birch waffle board type product. The worktop itself is enamelled metal. There's going to be a slight difference in those whites, but generally the look is going to be similar enough. I think if this is, you know, a cloakroom, sort of fairly functional space, that might work quite well. The other thing to point out is that product is 500 deep, that metal work surface. The Decor solid shelves are 400 deep. They don't do any other depths in that anymore. It would be possible to make those 500 deep wire with a Decor fascia trim, but that sort of complicates matters somewhat. Where you've asked for baskets, I've shown the Decor frame basket. Now you have drawn the basket with the drawer front on it. I discourage my clients from taking that product. It really is pretty crappy in my opinion. It's kind of it's a drawer front made of I'd say solid birch, but it's just a weird material they've chosen from that. It warps, it twists, it's nasty. I really wouldn't have it. What I've shown here is the Decor frame and my interpretation of a mesh. I mean, that looks like a wire grid, but that's what I'm showing as a mesh. Now, you've shown on your labels bits and bobs. Although the mesh is way finer, it's like a perforated aluminium sheet. It's way finer than I've shown here. I don't think it's suitable for crockery. I think you're going to be much better off having wire there. It's much more rigid, much more robust. It's not quite as pretty, but it will last a hell of a lot longer. A bits and bobs drawer here, yes, that would work, but the wire is really, the mesh is really designed for clothes. So, you know, if you've got a bunch of bras and knickers and things that you want to put in a 80mm deep mesh drawer, that's going to work. If you've got staplers, tools, screwdrivers, etc., that's not going to work. I don't think Elfa is the right product for a bits and bobs drawer. In terms of weight, I again, primarily designed for clothes. I don't think Elfa is the right product for crockery here. You could use a tower, an Elfa basket tower, which is a bit more robust. I don't think the gliding product is right for, you know, let's assume we've got 30 kilograms of crockery in there, 20-30 kilograms of crockery. Don't think Elfa's the right thing for that. On the other side you've got scarves, clothes, etc, etc. Yeah, that's fine, that's what it was designed for, that's perfect. Go for the mesh there, decor frame without the front, perfect. The mirror, yes. The organisation board, yes, fantastic. And I've shown, as you say, the decor thick solid shelf there. If you want a more robust, tough shelf that you can just throw things on, I'd go for the wire with the trimmed front, for, you know, to make it look a bit more attractive. Right, let's switch over to the other side. And go through what we've got there. Just referencing your drawing on my other screen here. Shoe racks, yes, fine, that's going to be perfect. Handbags, yep, I've done a few of these in the past, and they make a wire shelf divider, which, you know, it just keeps the bags upright, keeps the sort of handles away from adjacent bags, things like that. That's going to work quite well. Solid decor shelf there, nice white, perfect for, you know, hats, whatever you want to put on there. As you go higher up, if you're just dumping, you know, heavy stuff up here, suitcases, bags, boxes, not sure I'd go decor. I think I'd go for the wire higher up. Again, if you want a nicer look, go for the decor trim on the front. Hooks standing alone on spurs, yep, I think, you know, you've got some hanging there, which I haven't shown. I can modify that. Well, I'll just show you, you know, how I've configured my SolidWorks models. There's a little chance to show off. Configuration, decor with rail, apply, okay, and there's your hanging rail. So yeah, we can do that here and here. I think that's going to work okay, and you've got more hooks here. I noticed you had some hooks on the other side, one of which would have fitted on a 500. I have just checked that would work. Not much else I can tell you at the moment. Happy to do a second iteration if you want to come back on any of those thoughts. I will price what I've got here. It's going to be a good reference price for any changes we make. They're going to be, you know, a few quid here or there.